Okay, so as I said, how a function can be returned from a function. Right? Last time, as we saw decorators class, we need to understand these concepts. Right? So when this is the functions are first class elements, that means functions can be treated just like any other variable. And in this missing, just say for example, we can pass function as argument to another function, which I'm doing last time. Okay, and we saw that how a function can be assigned to a variable given area. Right? Let's look at this one. Right? How a function can be returned from a function. Okay, okay, so let's look at this. Let's look at this example. Right? There are examples, right? So okay, what I'll do is I'll recreate this example right here. Okay, so I one. Here we go. Okay. So for example, if I have, say, a function, say uh, f which doubles the number that you give it. Double. Okay. And then what it does is so okay. So and then we have another function inside this function, right? So def, okay, multiply by 2. Okay, multiply 2. Okay, and then it takes some number, right? And then it returns that. Okay, returns 2 times the number that is given. Okay, and what we do here is return multiply 2. Okay, okay, multiply 2. Okay, this is the function. Okay, so we have a function called double. It's the arcular function, so def multiply 2 n, which takes n as argument, number as argument, and returns the double of that. Okay, and then here we're returning multiply 2. Okay, okay. So here the okay. What is being returned? Key return beta says. Function agreement. Yes, that's right. So we are returning a function from a function, double of a function. No, this is what a key return rate as well, and also function return rate as well. Right? Let's see how it works. Right? So if I do, okay. So if I call double, I'm going to double call. Right? So double call got it. Okay, key ones. What do I get back? So just simply double call. What do I get back?
Function memory reference.
Yes. Okay. So here we go. Right? So we get this multiply by 2, right? Multiply by 2, and your function return this again. Right? So I mean, so now I can put this in another variable, right? The arc variable. So so what I can do is this is d. Okay? D is equal to double, right? Double variable. Now d is a function, right? D or a function. D is a function. Now I can call this function, right? So I can do d. I can do 4f, for example. So 8 also, right? So we are considering combo. Okay? Let's quickly take a look how it works. Okay? So all right, so our Islam. So your function by value, right? So I'm just a double call variable, and double call you calling an answer. And this was the execution kind of answer. See, this is 1. That's line number 2, and line number 3, line number 4, and so on. The 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So okay, first one, yeah, 5 because this is function definition. Yeah, would call money, यो चाहिँ रन हुने कुरा भएन है सो our execution starts from 5 हो 5 बाट स्टार्ट हुन्छ त्यहाँबाट 1 मा जान्छ है 1 मा जान्छ अनि त्यसपछि त्यहाँबाट कहाँ जान्छ execution
4 को राइट साइड स्टेटमेन्ट
right the 4 मा yes means यो भनेको यो फंक्सन भइहाल्यो हैन यही रिटर्न हुन्छ हैन returns and कहाँ पुग्छ अनि रिटर्न rather we can like because we're doing that right here and line number 6 right so भनेपछि यहाँबाट कल यहाँ भयो अनि यहाँबाट चाहिँ किनभने यो आफै फंक्सन डेफिनिसन छ भनेपछि एक्जिक्युट हुँदैन भनेपछि of course it goes here यहाँ जान्छ हैन and return mul by 2 भनेपछि where does it return
back to the caller line number 6
line number 6 so caller भनेको यो हो हैन अनि यसलाई चाहिँ के गर्छ यसले caller मा रिप्लेस गर्छ भनेपछि यसको ठाउँमा के आउने भयो
mul by 2
हैन mult by 2i यसको ठाउँमा because that's what's being returned हैन okay भनेपछि d is equal to mul by 2 भयो भएन because and त्यसपछि यहाँबाट यहाँ साइन भएको छ नि त right okay अब हामीले जब d4 गर्छौं नि d4 गर्दा के भयो d भनेको mul by 2 हैन mult by 2 अनि यहाँबाट 4 यो गर्दा d भनेको mul by 2 and यो गर्दा of course हैन of course it goes here हैन अनि n को ठाउँमा 4 आयो अनि return 8 आउँछ जुन 8 आएर and it comes back and replaces this यसको ठाउँमा 8 आउँछ त्यसले गर्दा हैन 8 आयो so is it making sense बुझिरहनु भएको छ
yes sir
okay all right so भनेपछि हामीले के भयो भन्दाखेरि यहाँनेर we can you know के भयो भन्दाखेरि we can return a function from a function हैन that's exactly what we saw right returning a function from a function isn't that right okay so returning a function from a function okay so okay so say your function with your function these are called higher order functions the higher order function right okay so okay so we can do this way अब हामीले यो सबै हेर्यो basically we saw that okay you know all these okay we modify we haven't modified the function inside a function but we'll do that okay? so at least your तीनटा त देखियो नि हैन so we saw first one के हेर्यो भन्दाखेरि function can be assigned to a variable this यही भइरहेछ नि त a function is being assigned to a variable यही नै भइरहेछ okay and then passing as argument okay a function can be passed as an argument to another function just as the same here a function can be returned from a function right then okay so any questions so far are you guys follow the message all right so what if I do this let me see how about this this one I had done this so basically I think we can make some changes yeah n here if I do n and then do you think it will work yeah right so it takes n हैन त्यही n चाहिँ यहाँ पास हुन्छ अनि I mean त्यो n हैन so return mul by n यो कल हुन्छ and then so what do you think के हुन्छ होला any ideas यस्तो गरे यस्तै मैले double 3 गरे के आउँछ right 6 also, right? 6 also. What changed? Oh yeah, it's 3 yeah gayo. Right? You yeah call 3 n equal to 3. And yeah also, right? Because you the execute yeah also. All by 2 and 3 also and yeah call also. See the e call and 3 means return 6 also. 6 back to the caller yeah also. This is 6 and return 6 and I see yeah also 6. You could have or should I explain? And is Isma, are we returning a function? Isma, are we returning a function yet? Isma, function return method.
China, sir.
Fine. Okay, so how about this? Let's see what I count. And this let's say normal, the normal integer return. Right? So we're not returning a function because yeah, keep wait as and call wait as right? We're calling the function right within the function and returning the your return buffer data. So we tell you that's one thing using we're not returning a function and function return the that's right. So it's the case my return about this. Multiply to anything changes here? Let's find out. So if I call double, right, double, and then I 3, and it's multiply to right? So I need the say line. If I call again, right? So yeah, we haven't provided. So I need to provide. So I mean, too, I'm using in yeah, you provide it. It does. I use super meanings. Right? So this function. So I mean, putting this in does no good. Right? So because we're not using that anyway. And yeah, it's going to use okay. So so back to the same. And last time, yes, it's the same now, right? Because I mean, and by happening, it doesn't make because you yeah pass so yeah, actually yeah jump and we're not using n anyway, right? So we can skip and okay. Anyway, so so now let's move on to decorators. Okay? So decorator, what does it do? It takes in a function, adds some functionality to the function, and returns it. Okay? The decorate function will decorate the function given to it as argument. Okay? So it can be considered a decorator. Okay, अलिकति चाहिँ तपाईहरुले अलिकति सुरुमा nice like but it's very simple, very simple, right? As you see, right? Say well your function change. So decorate, and there's the inner function, right? And then here's your regular function. Okay, so I'll recreate this right here. Okay, so let's see how decorator works. Decorator. Let's look at an example. This was a given. So decorate your function. Right? So it decorate. It takes in a function. Okay? Takes in a function, and we'll give us a function line, inner function, okay? Yes, inner func. Inner func, so okay, inner func, and yeah, okay, let's print something here. Function decorated. And this is return func. Okay? Return func. This is see okay, that's it. Okay. So that should be okay. We'll create just a regular function, just reg func, regular function. Okay. So really keywords. Simply, it does nothing but print. print I am just a regular function. Okay, okay, so you basically see now. Let's see what we can do with that. So what if I do? Okay, if I do decorate regfunc, okay, so I can call that. Obviously, simply a regfunc like all. Okay. So I'll come back. So we'll explain also. So my regfunc what they call it, and of course I'm just a regular function. Okay. So this not print. Okay, I should have done return rather than printing. I'll just return. Yesterday more. Let me just finish this example. Finish, and then we'll. So. And then I hold this. I am just a regular function. Right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show that again. Okay, so this is a function. This is another function which is regfunc. Okay. Okay. If I just call reg function, as you know, I'm just a regular function. So rather than decorate, and I call this decorate with regfunc. A regfunc regfunc as an argument. It will return back. It will return back a function. And we say I need to put it in a variable. You're a variable, right? Say like decorated. The decorated is equal to decorated function is equal to that. Right? Okay. If I call decorate, say decorated. Let's see if I do this. This is a function, inner function. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is decorate it like callers. Okay. Decorate it like callers. And then we'll step through this. Hey, let's step. So when you see function decorated, I'm just a regular function. Okay. So SCDI, okay. Function decorated. I'm just a regular function. And you see our keyboard ID. So let's step through this, and then I'll tell you the significance of this. So let's say step through that, and then you'll understand. Let's give it some line numbers. Line number 1, line number 2, line number 3, line number 4, line number 5, right? Line number 6, line number 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, that's right. So let's step through. When you say hammer execution covered start, which line number?
Line number 8.
8, right? Line number 8, because these both are when they're definitions. When you say hammer start, of course, it starts from here, right? Hammer execution covered answer.
Line number 1.
Okay, very good. Line number 1 answer. And def decorate अब हामीले के गर्छौं function pass गरिरहेको छौं भनेपछि अब func को value के हुन्छ func को value के भयो
regfunc,
because that's what we are passing here, हैन हामी regfunc pass गरिरहेको छौं त्यहाँ है so त्यसले गर्दा यसको के हुन्छ func को value regfunc है regular func है okay, very good है so our func is regfunc func भनेपछि regfunc है regular function, reg func. Okay. Excellent. Okay. About say this PC, where does it go? Where does the execution go from there?
Line number 5.
Line number 5, because you sub by definition of that means this doesn't run. Okay, very good. It jumps to line number 5. And this PC, you answer.
Back to the caller.
Back to the
Return one.
caller. Okay, back to the caller. See line number
8.
You say caller. So this is the caller. It returns back to the caller, and replaces with the return value. When it's return value gets
Inner func.
Inner func. Okay, very good. So inner func. Inner func equal to decorated, right? Decorated, and this is your assignment. Of course, decorated is inner func. Okay, right. Okay, so and then we go down here. Let's forget about this because we just print. So we go to line number 10. Decorated like all over, like decorated like all
Line
over.
number 2.
Decorated inner func, because that's what it is. Decorated inner func, inner func, and we're calling this of execution plan.
Line number 2.
Line number 2, hey, because that's what we're calling. So we're calling this one, and we're calling this inner function. So when you see, of course, this was given by print function decorated. That's why you print one, and you print one, and you return keyboard. Return say this was young, and keyboard.
Line number 6.
Okay, func. What is func?
Regular func.
Reg func. Hey, reg func. Reg func, because that's it's the func. Radio regular func. Why? Yellow call with that. So means call call and keyboard return. I'm just a regular function. You return back to this and replaces that with I'm just a regular function. Okay. Yes, return keyboard. Let's say I'm just a regular function when I return you and it's yes of see, I am just a regular function, and it take could have return return
Back to the caller. Line number 10.
Line number 10. Okay, line number 10. Okay, so line number 10 it replaces this with the return value. Return value is I'm just a regular function. Right? So I mean, what's the significance? You flow to buzzing, because they were very small. So this is follow. Nothing complicated about that. You flow the problems. Mastery camera kids and track and so it's like novels. Okay, anyway. So it's the significance give out throw and live. Jump. I mean, it's kind of twisted. So, but why do we do this? Say you cost of a state my functions. This is your functions. Your function, let's say, you cannot change this function. Right? Your function change and so on. Right? It's not top your function is not top say decorate use decorate and decorate it's my key functionality or top okay. It's functionality top is my yes match you decorate your function decorate so function decorated it's an extra functionality. Yes, right? Function decorated when you calls in line, you print any here one example. And this was so है त सो अझै एक स्टेप गएर अझै सिम्प्लिफाई के गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ let me go back to this अनि यहाँनिर के गर्नु we put annotate है at decorate
त्यो अर्को फंक्सनमा छ होला
so just let it be like that and into rec function we this one, here we do at decorate यो गरेपछि चाहिँ कति सिम्प्लिफाई हुन्छ you'll see that है त अब तपाईले सिम्पली rec func कल गर्नुहुन्छ नि rec func कल function decorated and just rec you're just making a simple call to this simply यसलाई मात्रै कल गर्दा तर के भयो भन्दाखेरि यसले चाहिँ अब यो function decorated भन्ने त यो चाहिँ छैन तर हामीले यो त एक्स्ट्रा एड गर्यो नि डेकोरेट गर्यो के है यो फंक्सनले यसलाई डेकोरेट गर्यो है त्यसले गर्दाखेरि के भयो भन्दाखेरि तपाईले यसलाई कल गर्नु भएको छ तर त्यसमा एउटा एक्स्ट्रा फंक्सन आयो है फंक्सन डेकोरेटेड अब त्यसमा जे पनि गर्न सक्छ फंक्सन यहाँ त सिम्पली प्रिन्ट मात्रै गर्नु तर त्यसमा you can add a lot of other things okay? You can do whatever you want basically right okay so this is the decorate भन्नाले अब के भयो भन्दाखेरि अब यो डेकोरेट यो चाहिँ एड डेकोरेट गरिरहेको छ यो गर्दाखेरि के हुन्छ यो हामीले चाहिँ यो जसले जुन फंक्सनले यसलाई डेकोरेट गर्ने हो नि त्यसको नाम दिइन्छ के जस्तो यहाँ डेकोरेट छ हैन त्यही नाम हामी यहाँ दिन्छौँ है एड डेकोरेट गरेपछि के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि यसले चाहिँ जब हामीले यसलाई 10 minutes so okay let's quickly okay see how it works okay of course हाम्रो execution यहाँबाट स्टार्ट हुन्छ because these both are definitions हैन अब यहाँबाट rec func यहाँ कल भयो हैन यो कल हुँदाखेरि के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि यसले चाहिँ खासमा अब यसलाई कल गरे हो नि त तर यसले सिधै यसलाई एक्जिक्युट गर्दैन के यसले के गर्छ भन्दाखेरि किनभने हामी यसलाई डेकोरेट गरेको छ नि गर्दाखेरि यसले चाहिँ के गर्छ भन्दाखेरि यो कल गर्दाखेरि हैन अनि अहिले यहाँ डेकोरेट यो फंक्सन डेकोरेटेड छ भनेर थाहा पाएपछि उसले चाहिँ यो नामको फंक्सन कल गर्छ है जुन कि डेकोरेट छ हैन यो नामको फंक्सन कल गर्छ with this function as argument है बुझ्नुभयो ओके सो rec func है यसले यसरी अटोमेटिकली भित्र इन्टरनली उसले अटोमेटिकली उसले चाहिँ के गर्छ डेकोरेट rec func डेकोरेट भन्ने फंक्सनलाई यो पास गरिदिन्छ कि है यो पास गरिदिन्छ अनि त्यसपछि कोर्स है हाम्रो एक्जिक्युसन यहाँ जान्छ अनि rec func को नाम rec func भयो हैन ओके अनि त्यसपछि अफ कोर्स रिटर्न अनि त्यसपछि आई जुन भयो नि so it's the same process okay so this was here return inner func this was here of course it will skip all of this and it come here and this is here return inner func but you see it keep on inner func return file so any the inner func this is okay यहाँ return inner func when you see with the color को नाइरी यो होइन so you see inner func inner func यसलाई रिप्लेस गर्छ हैन Isn't that so? Understand? So त्यहाँबाट त्यो भयो त्यहाँबाट okay so inner func return right your whole thing हैन your function return भयो हैन अनि त्यो function return भइसकेपछि अनि बेसिकली अनि त्यसलाई फेरि कल लिपछि त्यसलाई फेरि कल गरे जस्तो नि यहाँ फेरि कल हुन्छ अनि त्यो कल भएपछि अब यो प्रिन्ट हुन्छ अनि त्यसपछि रिटर्न func भनेको चाहिँ func भनेको के थियो rec func है अनि rec func कल गर्छ rec func कल गर्दाखेरि यो आउँछ हैन ओके अनि त्यसपछि अनि अफ कोर्स this was the I don't have to repeat all of this. Simply, I'm going to let's say simplify keyboard. I got the same way. This is not. I just want to emphasize this. So, जब यसरी कल हुन्छ नि यो कल हुँदाखेरि के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि जब यो कल हुन्छ बेसिकली यो कल कस्तो हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि यसले जब यो डेकोरेट भएको देखिन्छ नि त्यसपछि यसले चाहिँ यो हैन डेकोरेट अनि त्यसपछि रेक्फक यति हो यसपछि तपाईं अहिले जुन हामी ट्रेस गर्यो नि त्यसपछि त सेम हो नि अहिले हामीले गरे यही होइन एक्ज्याक्टली यही नै हो नि है तपाईको अघि हेर्नु भयो भने but basically isn't that what we did हामीले अहिले गरे यही हैन डेकोरेटेड नै गरे हैन
हजुर सर
भनेपछि अब यो यति हो के तपाईले अब यति याद गर्नु पर्यो यसलाई चाहिँ यो भनेको चाहिँ यसरी जो हामी यसरी एनोटेट गर्छौं हैन यसरी एनोटेट गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ यो चाहिँ this call gets translated to this यसमा ट्रान्सलेसन हुन्छ है सो अनि त्यसपछि त अघिको जुन ट्रेस भयो सेम ट्रेस है जुन के हामी पर्छ अघिको ट्रेस दोहोऱ्याउनु पर्छ तपाईहरु सबै त्यो आइडिया तपाईहरुलाई त्यो थाहै छ हैन कहाँबाट कहाँ पास हुन्छ रिटर्न हुँदा कहाँ हुन्छ हैन अनि त्यसपछि त्यसले रिटर्न भ्यालु चाहिँ रिटर्न जुन स्टेटमेन्ट कल हुन्छ कललाई रिप्लेस गर्छ है सो तपाईहरुलाई त्यो थाहै छ ओके सो ठिक छ इज इट कस्तो छ क्लियर छ कि छैन ओके वी विल डु one more example त्यसपछि यो एकैचोटि क्लियर हुन्छ तपाईलाई आफै गरेर you have to actually step through and then आफै गरेपछि अझै मलाई एकैचोटि यस्तै एकचोटि यसो हेरेर अथवा कसैले एक्सप्लेन गरेर बुझ्ने छ अलिकति यो अलिकति स्टेप नै छ कि okay but I have provided notes है notes सबै एक्सप्लेन गर्छु है तपाईले त्यो हेर्नु है अब यो अझै एउटा एक्जाम्पल छ है we'll do this example so okay so let's see अब चाहिँ अझै तपाईलाई क्लियर हुन्छ है अझै क्लियर हुन्छ so another example right? Another example of generator right? Another example is so for example I have a function division function right def division function so let's say के गर्छ भन्दाखेरि it takes x and y and so return x divided by y यस्तो खालको है सो अब यसमा एउटा प्रब्लम के आउन सक्छ जस्तै यो मैले डिफ गरे डिफ 2 र 3 गरे है नो प्रब्लम है जब मैले 2 0 गर्छु नि अब के हुन्छ यो गर्दा के हुन्छ
एरर आउँछ divisible by
एरर आउँछ है के एरर आउँछ होला
divisible by 0 or something
कुनै पनि नम्बरलाई 0 ले डिवाइड गर्दाखेरि के हुन्छ
infinity
हैन होला undefined है undefined हुन्छ है अन्त हामीलाई त्यो सानैदेखि केहीलाई 0 डिवाइड गरेर इन्फिनिटी भन्ने सिकाएको हुन्छ मलाई पनि त्यसरी सिकाएको है स्कुल पढ्दाखेरि that is not true right anything divided by 0 is not infinity right but close to 0 yes right now anything divided by close to 0 is infinity right that right? Very close to 0 okay it goes up to infinity but anything divided by 0 pure absolute 0 it's not infinite because that's undefined mathematics with this definition right okay so let's say I'm undefined error also right 0 division error right okay so can we fix this अब हामीले यस्तो गर्नु पर्यो कि अब यो यसको बिहेभियर हामीले जुन यो फंक्शन्स चाहिँ कसरी लेखेर हामीले दिएको छ हैन इट्स अ नाइस फंक्शन बट यो यसले अब यस्तो खालको I want to take care of this. I don't want to use try except or use them on one side. Rather, right? So it's not highly gonna. I want this function to provide me a nice error message. जुन कि यो जसले यो लेखेको छ उले राख्नुपर्ने उले राखेन भनेपछि हामीले राख्दियौ न हैन जो यसले राख्नुपर्ने थियो उले चाहिँ जसले लेखेको थियो हैन he has done a poor job हैन so but we want to fix that right हामीले राख्दियौ how can we do that yes right through using decorate and decorate use there and यसमा हामीले त्यो उले जुन छुटाएको छ हामीले राख्न सक्छौं है let's look at that right okay so हाम्रो 1 मिनेट जति छ I'm going to stop here तुरुन्तै join गर्नुस् है त okay